Hello, good afternoon. My name is Alejandra, and today I'm going to talk about evaluation and adapting material for ELT. Well, for evaluation material, I think it's very important for our students and also as a teachers because it's a procedure that involves a measure. So we have to check that this material is good enough for our students, and this material we need to know if have goals or aims to them and for us. So for check this material, we need to check the external and internal material. For internal material, we have to check the presentation of the skills, the grading and sequence of the material, the reading skills, listening skills, writing skills, listening skills, and the relationship with the test and the exercise, and some vocabulary. This for internal evaluation. And also it's important to check the external evaluation. What is external evaluation? Well, the teacher's book, the visual material that I think is so important for our students. And another thing that is so important for us nowadays is the cost of the inclusion of the digital materials on the web. Because now we use a lot of technology, so I think it's important to check that our course book of our material have digital material, and also the inclusion of tests in the teaching material. This is like external material. Okay, when we have internal and external material, we need to make an overall evaluation, because at this stage we need to make an assessment of this material, and if the material is already for our students, or we think that it's going to be successful for them, we can think that this material is the perfect course book for our students. And also we have to adapt the material sometimes, because the material that we choose for our students maybe is the better course book, but we have sometimes to adapt them because we have different kinds of students, we have different types of learners. So adapting material is a process of matching to maximize the appropriate of teaching. So we have some reasons for adapting. The first one is because it's not enough grammar, because the reading text maybe is not the reading text doesn't motivate our students, or the practice grammar is not enough, or the vocabulary maybe is a little bit difficult for them, so we have to adapt some different materials for these activities. Sometimes we have to delete or omit some material, because for our students it's not like how can I say it, like they don't respond to this activity. So we have to delete or omit this activity, and we can change to another. Sometimes we can modify the activity, because sometimes in a book we have an activity and we think that it's very easy for our students, or sometimes it's difficult for them. So we can modify a little bit that activity to success our students. Or well, I think that we can do this appropriate adapting for the material, and also we can adapt with digital information. We can choose I don't know, a worksheet or something like that to adapt with our course book of this material. So in conclusion, before we give the course book our students, or before we buy the books in our college, we need to check. We have to make like a circle table, and all the teachers, we have to check the course book, and we have to make like a checklist with all the things that the course book have. So we have to evaluate the material, not just to buy it to the editorial, because maybe that course book that the editorial gave us it's not going to success our students, and also as a teacher it's not going to help us. So I think it's important for the old English teacher in that college to sit down, to focus in the course book and evaluate internal and external, and they had to think how can they adapt this material to their class. Thank you. I will see you next time.